Hey folks, welcome back to Sports and More. This is a draft recap series, and today's team is the Detroit Lions. My favorite team, lifelong Lions fan, and it's been a lot of heartache, to say the least. Anyways, we're gonna get into their draft. With their first round selection, they selected T.J. Hockenson, tight end, out of Iowa. Now, he is 6'5", 250 pounds. He played 2 seasons at Iowa. He caught 24 passes his freshman year, for 320 yards and 3 TDs. His sophomore year, he caught 49 passes for 760 yards, for 6 touchdowns. He also ran the ball 1 time for 1 touchdown. Look, T.J. Hockenson, what I love about him is his blocking ability, because it's rare that you see a guy in college with such ability to block at the tight end position, because most of the young kids are at schools and where they just tight ends pretty much just a receiver, and he can do it both. He can do both, and he compares favorably to George Kittle. Basically all the real good tight ends that have come out over the past 3 or 4 years. Now, in the second round, the Lions selected Jahlani Tavai. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Linebacker out of Hawaii. He's a 4-year starter. He started a lot of games. Senior year, he got a little banged up, it looks like. He's a tackling machine. He's also productive with sacks. He's got a little bit of hands. Forces some fumbles, recovers fumbles. Look, I was really down on this pick when it happened live. I was seriously upset because I'd never heard of the kid before and never done any research or anything on the dude. But the more I've learned about him, the more I've come around, and I think he's going to be a very key piece and good piece to our defense. With third round selection, selected Will Harris, safety out of Boston College. He's 6'2", 210. That's pretty good size for a safety, especially strong safety who's going to play the run mainly. He's a good tackler. Very good tackler. He's got some hands. Every year he's had an interception in college, and some passes defended. Yeah, so I like that pick. In the 4th round, selected Austin Bryant, defensive end out of Clemson. Now, I like this guy. He's a He's a 4-year starter or 4-year player from Clemson. Um, looks like he started mainly just his junior and senior seasons. He's not a huge tackle guy, but when he does tackle, he tackles a lot for a loss. Um, he's actually pretty good at rushing the quarterback and sacking him. He's got some passes defended, which I like to see from linemen. I mean, that's an extra part of the game that is extremely valuable for a defensive lineman. Any defensive lineman that can bat passes, get their hands on the ball, prevent completions. That's a great thing. Look, I think, yeah, he's probably going to be playing defensive end because he's 6'5", 265 pounds. I don't think he's big enough to play inside, but he can play on the outside. He's probably going to be a relief guy for Flowers or play on the opposite end. In the 5th round, Lions selected Amane. Once again, another name that's hard. Arwariye, cornerback from Penn State. Now this guy, by all accounts, was a massive steal. He's 6'1", 203 pounds. He's also a 4-year player at Penn State. He's a willing tackler. At least he was his senior year. His first few years, he didn't tackle a whole lot. But he's got good ball skills, and that is, that's key for any cornerback. And he also can defend the pass very well. So my big thing is I don't know where they're going to play him in their system. I'm really hoping, because we need somebody to play opposite Darius Slay. And we haven't had that guy, and I'm hoping this young man can be the guy. In the 6th round, we selected Travis Fulgham, wide receiver, Old Dominion. He's 6'3", 215. Boy, a lot of catches his senior year. His senior year was very productive. Over 1,000 yards, 17 yards a catch, 9 touchdowns. His sophomore year, he had 8 touchdowns and 16.5 yards a catch. He didn't catch nearly as many balls. He only caught 29 instead of 63, but that just shows you that the kid can catch and get open and has big play capability. So it'll be very interesting to see that young man. Also in the 6th round, Lions selected Ty Johnson, running back from Maryland. He's 5'10", 212. He's I don't know. He's all right. I mean, they must see something in him. I mean, his stats don't overwhelm. He's not a huge, oops, sorry about that. He's not a huge, you know, threat to catch the ball out of the backfield, which you have to be these days. You got to be very versatile. Anyways, in the 7th round, they had 2 picks. The first one, they selected Isaac Nauta, tight end out of Georgia. He's 6'4", 240 pounds. Once again, his production was alright at Georgia, but you know, he was late in their options of pass catchers. But obviously he can block, and I've heard a lot of great things about him. So we'll have to see. And with their last pick in the 7th round, they selected P.J. Johnson, defensive tackle, Arizona. He's 6'4", 335 pounds. That's defensive tackle for you. He only played 1 year of college ball. That's a little suspicious for me. Look, he's very raw. I don't know, you know, enough about the guy to say heads or tails. But as a Lions fan, I was very disappointed in the draft. Right when it was happening, but the more I learned and the more time passed, I think it's going to be a productive draft, and at least that's what I'm hoping. You always got to be hoping for your team. So yeah, I'd love to hear from my fellow Lions fans. What did you think of the draft? Who are your favorite draftees? Just hit me up with whatever your opinions are down in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to watch more, please subscribe. Have a great day. Peace.